What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zero Capital bringing you some team deathmatch on the map Array using the Lee Enfield with the dual mags. I probably shouldn't call it the Lee Enfield because it brings back images of COD 2 where the gun was a bolt action, it was a semi-automatic, but this weapon is really good. It definitely ranks in my top 5 assault rifles, and a lot of people overlook this weapon because they have the AUG, they have the FAMAS, they have the Galil to use. This gun has the same sight as the AUG and the FAMAS. It shoots the same speed as the AUG and FAMAS. And when you're playing a game like Black Ops where there's no stopping power, that's what matters, the rate of fire. You know, with all other factors being equal, equal aim on both players, the amount of bullets you could deliver on target in a certain amount of time will win or make you lose gunfights. So this is a good weapon, try it out. Today's commentary is going to be about sauna slash pool slash hot tub shenanigans. I know that doesn't make sense at the moment, but let me get into a story and you will understand. So a bunch of us were at this party at this girl's house, and her mom was really cool and let us hang at the house quite often. You know, we could do whatever we wanted, but obviously we had to respect the property, not get in too much trouble, like no cops being called and stuff like that. But anything else besides that was all good. So we're hanging out there, and I don't know if it was her birthday or some national holiday such as the 4th of July, but I know it was during the summer because I remember it being really hot outside. So me and 2 other dudes were just chilling, drinking some beers. I'm going to call them Dominic and Todd, obviously not real names. This one girl had been sweating Dominic the entire night, and she goes up to him when we're not around and goes, "How many fingers do you think it would take to finish me off or get me off?" And just as a background on this chick, she's the kind of girl that gets really sloppy when she's drunk. Like, she gets half naked, runs around, gets like kind of belligerent, but in the girl way, where she's like, I'm not drunk, I don't need to go to sleep, I don't need to go home, I could drink more, like kind of like that. So she says that to him, and he looks at her like, what the fuck? That's weird. And he goes, I don't know, 2 to start, 3 to finish maybe? And she goes, how about 3 to start, 4 to finish? And she gives him this weird look, and he's like, what the fuck, right? So we meet up with him later on. He tells Todd the story, or Todd already knew the story. They're like, come over here, man, come over here. And they tell me the story. I'm like, 3 to start, 4 to finish, is she loose or something? And they go, we don't know. And they start laughing, right? Todd goes, look at her. She had put on clothes at this point, but at the time of her saying this to Dominic, she had a wet spot on her panties, and they were just cracking up about that, like just laughing about the whole night. And every time we saw her from then on, we'd go 3 to start, 4 to finish. She didn't actually, I don't know if she pretended not to remember, but I think she may not have remembered, but she just would look at us like all weird. So maybe she remembered, maybe she didn't, who knows, but we would laugh about it. So with that said, Dominic went to do his own thing. I don't know if he hooked up with the girl or not. Maybe he did. I'm not exactly sure. But me and Todd go outside, and we're sitting on this bench. It's really dark out, it's nighttime. And the only lighting there is are these tiki torches, the kind that people use for parties, and it's like ambient lighting. You can't see too much. I think maybe 5 or 6 people were outside, and like I said, the party was mutual friends or whatever, but some people we didn't know, the plus ones. So there was a bunch of people there we didn't know, but they were cool, so we're talking to them, sipping the beer. I was smoking a cigarette at the time since I still smoked. We're just sitting on this bench, and this bench had a bunch of towels on it for the people to use that were going to go swimming, go in the hot tub or sauna or whatever. We didn't know anyone else was there, okay? We just hear the sound, like kind of like a whale beaching on the, well, I don't know how you say it, but like a whale like struggling on a beach, like ooh, like kind of like that, but like in a much more deeper, like a male whale, I guess. And we're like, what the fuck was that? And we're looking around, we don't see anybody. And apparently what it was is there's 2 people that we didn't know, and they're having sex in the hot tub. It was totally dark, and they're just in the corner not making too much sound until the dude finished, and he made that weird whale like bellow or mating call or whatever you want to call it. Then we hear water, like someone's getting out of the pool, and we still can't see anybody because it's totally dark. A female voice like, can you guys hand me a towel and those cigarettes there? So my friend Todd, he looks at her, he like kind of elbows me in the ribs. I'm not really paying attention because I'm talking to someone else. And I look over and this chick is totally naked. And he kind of uses his other elbow, knocks the full stack of towels behind the bench, and he gives her a hand towel. Like, this towel, it could not cover up anything. Like, he hands her literally the smallest fucking towel that you could ever hand a chick that's totally naked. And, you know, she actually had a really nice rack. Wasn't bad looking at all. She was pretty hot. So that dude that scored with her in the, you know, in the hot tub, he was really lucky. Hands her the towel and the cigarettes, and she's like, thanks. She just walks off like, you know, no big deal. You know, my tits are hanging out and you can see my cooch, but it's all good. And she kind of just walks into the house, you know. I'm sure she caused quite a reaction inside because we could hear the voices get louder as she closed the door, like the glass door, the sliding door. And then the dude gets out of the water and he looks at us and he goes, yeah, like he has that smile. He might as well have given us the Fonz thumbs up, like the A. We're like, nice work, dude. You know, good work, champ. And he just takes off. And that was that pretty much, and that's the story. This gameplay is wrapping up. About to see the kill cam with the last or final kill. I end up going, I believe, 46-3 with the Enfield. If you guys enjoyed this, you should stay tuned for more. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well as like and favorite this video if you enjoyed it. Alright, peace out, guys.